Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to install Observium, which is a network monitoring tool, and you can see that at observium.org if you want to read in depth on it. But I'm going to install it on a DigitalOcean droplet that I just made a few minutes ago, and get everything ready to go here. So let's get started. The first thing after you update apt-get update and apt-get install on your droplet is to install the packages you're going to need. And I'm going to put all this in the notes below so everybody can copy as you need it. And go ahead and start that install. So I'll go ahead and put in something really simple for MySQL root password. And then it asks me to confirm. And then it finishes the installing of the packages. So we'll just wait for that to complete. It's not going to take very long at all. Should be done here momentarily. Okay, I sped up that last part just so we wouldn't have to sit through that. The next thing we want to do right here is we're going to make a directory and then cd into it. And let me go ahead and clear. So here we're going to, I'll print the working directory, see where we're at. Copy, paste. So it's going to go ahead and untar everything. And let's go here. I'm going to cd into Observium and copy this config.php default to config.php. And the next thing we want to do is we want to edit that PHP file we just copied. I like to use Vim. You can use anything you want, Nano or whatever. Okay. So change that username. In my case, I'm just calling it Observium. And I'm going to use a real simple password here. How's that? Okay. Now, one more thing here. Well, since we are here, I'm going to go ahead and change this to Observium's default, which is right there. And then I'll come back up here again. Okay. All right. So do a right click on that. And okay, now we're going to go ahead and create the database it needs. Put in our super secret password. And we're going to issue these three commands. Go ahead and flush those privileges. And then quit. Okay. Observium creates its database structure with this command. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and issue this command, which is going to make a directory logs and make a directory RDD, and then change the owner of the RDD directory to the web server. And just to make sure that happened correctly, RDD is www data. Okay, good deal. Now, next thing we do, we gotta go ahead and edit that file and just get rid of everything. Okay, I for insert, and now we're gonna take this whole thing right here. Oops. There we go. All right, good. Okay, now we're going to, as per the documentation, we're going to make sure all of this is set here. So let's see what we got. Okay, it's already disabled. It's already enabled. Rewrite, let's make sure that's going on. And then we're going to do this one here, just restart Apache. Okay. Now, going to go ahead and create the administrative user. You can call this user here anything you want. Give it a password and a level of 10. And that's all set. Now we're going to create a cron file. So all the discovery and pinging and polling of all the devices runs according to the following schedule. All right, let's create that cron stub file there. And again, we're just going to copy this right into it. So I'll vi this file right here. I for insert. Copy that. Paste that. And I think what I'm going to do is just clean this up a little bit. Oops, undo. There we go. All right. Now we're going to edit the SNMP file. And we're going to put this right here. There we go. Okay, now we're going to edit the SNMPD file. Get rid of everything. There really doesn't have to be a whole lot in this file. This is just heavily commented file if you want to do more with it. All right, now we're going to add this contents right here. And I do believe I might have missed a little bit right there. Let me try that one again. Yeah. All right, that's better. And again, I think I'll just clean this up a little tiny bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. And we're going to restart SNMP, the daemon, so that it rereads that file. Okay. And then let's go ahead and just test this and see what we get for output. And that looks real good there. So if you don't get all that going by the screen, you're going to have to look and see what the issue may be. In any case, the next thing we want to do, we're going to add that first device, and that's going to be the Observium device itself, the actual server. So let's go ahead and just put in the host name here. I call the server Observium. You can put localhost in there, that's fine. And this is the community string here. All right. That's great. Okay, good deal. So now we are going to run a discovery on everything. And poll everything. This just gets it started. Okay. I always like at the end of anything, I just go ahead and just reboot. And that way, if I've got any issues at all, it'll come through in the reboot. So let me go ahead and I'm going to pause this here for a couple of seconds. And as soon as this gets done rebooting, I'll start up the video again. Okay, we're back. That actually took about 20 seconds, if that. And let's go here onto a fresh window. And there we are. And straighter. And I can't think of what I use for a password, so bear with me for a minute. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. My secret password. Okay. And now by default, for whatever reason, the map puts you out in the islands between Spain and in the United States. So the first thing I do is I'm going to go here to this my device, which is the Observium, and over on the right side I'm going to grab Properties, and on geolocation I'm going to change these values. If you hop over to Empire State Building lat long, you can grab these here. Where do I usually get them from? Right here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so 40. Over here, and then longitude, that's a -73. Oh, there we go. Save changes. Okay, it says that it'll be updated on the next poll, which is probably 2 minutes away at this point. But it didn't even take that long because, as you can see, here it is. So I'm just using my mouse wheel to scroll that. Now, when you get a second, you start to add more devices if they're, across the country or wherever they are. The map will automatically scale out so you could see it. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful to everybody, and thank you for watching.